Hi, Marcus de Maria here with the second video of a 17-part series entitled The 17 Mistakes that most people make, most traders make, whether they're beginners or not. And it's still shocking to me that people make these mistakes, and let's see whether you make them or not. And if you're a total beginner, obviously you wouldn't be making these mistakes, so make sure you avoid these mistakes. And number two, in no particular order, is a lack of risk management. You see, when you ask most people, I could ask you right now, why are you starting to trade and invest? What are you looking to achieve? What are your outcomes for this? Most people would say, I want to make a lot of money, and they're focusing on making the money. Well, all professional traders that I know that make money in the city do the opposite. They are looking not to lose money, and therefore, with their strategy, they will make a lot of money. I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but hey, if it was so simple, everybody would be doing it. Fact is, it is simple, right? But it's just not easy. You need to know these things. So I'm going to tell you right now that the golden rule is that you can only risk 1% of your entire account. Okay? 1%. So let's say you have 10,000. 1% of 10,000 is the maximum you're going to be risking. 1% is just £100, okay? Or dollars or euros or whatever it is that you're using, okay? It's just 100. Now, question, can you sleep at night knowing that the maximum you're going to be risking is just £100? Knowing that we are looking to make a lot more than that. We're not looking to make 100, we're not even looking to make 200, we're looking to make at least 300 or more. That is risk management. Now, let me explain to you though why we're only risking 1%. Because I know people that say, but Marcus, you can't make a lot of money when you're risking just 1%. You're not looking to make 1%. You're looking to only risk 1%. You're looking to make a lot more. That's the first thing I want to clear up. The second thing is we had a trader who in one of our students in, 13 months made 457%. Let me just write this down, okay? 457% on his entire account. Guess how much he was risking? 1% on every trade. Now, I want you to understand that if you are in two trades, 1 plus 1, you're risking 1 here and 1 here. So together you're risking 2. Okay? If you have 5 separate trades, and we tend to say you probably have about 6 trades, it might be 5, it might be 7, around 6 trades, at any one time. And so therefore, how much are you risking on your entire portfolio? It's not 1, that's on 1 trade. You've got 6 trades, right? So how much are you risking? 1 times 6, so you're actually risking 6%. So you see, on any one trade, we're only risking this much. But let me explain to you why, and then maybe you will understand why this is so important, because people do think, oh, I'm going to risk 10%. Well, if you risk 10%, you're going to lose your account pretty fast. And you don't need to do that. And where did you learn to do that, by the way? Because whoever's telling you to do that that's not right. Let's say your money's coming in, and let's say you put it into an account, and you have 100% of your account, right? It's there. And then how much do we say we would risk on our entire account? Well, 1%, right? 1%. So on your first trade, you made a loss. That's okay, because you know now there's going to be a winning trade coming up. We'll talk about that on one of the other videos. So now you're left with 99, okay? So my question is, if you keep doing this, how many trades in a row do you have to make until your entire account is gone? Okay, 98, 97, 96. Now you might say, well, in total 100, so another 99, Marcus. And the answer is 462. Wait, what? What do you mean 460? That doesn't make sense. 99, 98, 97, that's about 99. Ah. How many of you are getting this, by the way? Are some of you getting why? Think about it. 1% of 100 is 99. Now you have 99 left. Now, the next one is 1% of what? Of 99. Ah, but that's less then, isn't it? So each time is less and less and less and less. And you've got a scenario where, and I love this, by the way, I love this about trading investing, no one tells you this, is that you are risking less and less and less and less every single time. So it's inverse compounding. You're losing less and less and less and less and less and less and less. But when you're making money, you're making more and more and more. That is compound growth. Because if you're making 3% on 100, that's 103. Now, the next time, you're making 3% on not 100, but 103, which makes even more money. So when you're making money, you're making more and more and more. When you're losing, you're making less and less and less, or you're losing less and less and less. Does that make sense? So, most people don't know this. And that is why I've spent the last 18 years trading and investing. And I am so annoyed at all the courses that I went to and all the money, £88,000 of information that I spent over the years. Okay, I haven't been for a long time now, but right at the beginning, running from seminar to seminar, they were all teaching me strategy, but didn't teach me the most important thing. Seriously, guys? Seriously? Risk management. This is key. So that when the big move comes, you are going to make a lot of money. So that is mistake number 2, is not having good risk management as part of your trading plan, which of course was number 1. If you haven't seen that video, make sure that you watch that about the trading plan. By the way, just if for whatever reason you decide, hey, you know, this is great, but what other mistakes are there? And am I making them? And did you make this one? Or if you're a total beginner, you're probably not, but now you know how to avoid it. Listen, just fast track the whole thing. All you need to do is just download my 17 mistakes right down here. You can read it right now. You'll probably get it finished in an hour or so to make sure that you avoid doing these, okay? Or you can watch the videos or both or whatever, but if you just want to fast track it, just make sure you download it now. Thanks for this. I'm going to see you on the next video, number 3. Let's see whether you're making that mistake.